So easily designing your store logo without Photoshop. So I'm going to give you a couple examples, Canva and some third-party software tools. And we're going to go in and we're going to show you how to get a logo for your site. Okay, so let's go over here to Canva, canva.com. And you can just go and connect your Facebook account, and it'll create a bunch of stuff here. Okay, and now you have the ability to be able to create a design, right? So create a design, and like look at all these different designs you can choose from, you know, social media posts, documents, just all kinds of stuff, right? So see all this? Just like tons of different sizes, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can use custom dimensions. You might want to just be like, you know, 300 by 100, for all I know. And then you just go design. And it's going to give you a blank canvas to be able to design on. Okay? So there's lots of different ways to do this. On a really quick level, I can click text, and I can literally just choose one of these existing ones. You know, like just let's just choose one. Let's go. Let's see what do these logos look like, and let's just see if I can choose one. I'm gonna do it for bodybuilding advice. That was one of the logos that I had just chosen, or one of the domains I had just chosen. So you know, look at all this stuff, and now look, you'll see free, right? So I don't know. We'll just grab this one as an example, and that one's kind of basic, so maybe we'll grab another one. But look at this, bodybuilding advice. Okay, there you go. Now I just want to do that one as a basic, but let me go in and let me delete that. Let me go over here and see a little bit more. There's all these different types of things. Like, look at all this cool stuff. There's just logos, graphics, all kinds of stuff. This is just Canva, and it's free. As long as it says free on it, you can use it. You can use all this kind of stuff. So maybe go up to the top. Maybe I'll do something here like, let's do, which one would be good fit for bodybuilding advice? Let's try this one. Okay. Let's go bodybuilding advice.net. Bodybuildingadvice.net. And I can just erase that even. There you go, bodybuildingadvice.net. See how simple that was? Now I have a logo. Okay? Or maybe I want to change this up a little bit. So maybe I want to do like this, bodybuilding, and then maybe what I want to do right here is just copy it. I clicked on it and copied it, and then let's just do advice. Let me erase this and erase this. Whoops. Let me erase that. Okay. Maybe what I want to do is just use the pre-existing fonts and just do like that, bodybuildingadvice.net. Like, look at that, bodybuildingadvice.net. Okay, so there's like lots of ways to do this. Now, background, you can make the background transparent. You can make the background like match your site. You know, maybe your site is all yellow or whatever. If you want to change colors of anything, I mean, really, you can just go change it to anything you want. Okay, so just like this. See how easy this is? There you go. So you can make anything you want. You can put in backgrounds that are free. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff. So you can really have fun with your logo. You can make your logo big, small, and then you got lots of options. You can crop that logo if you want. You can put it on a transparent background. You can, let's see, delete. You can go in and you can literally like do anything you want with it. You can take a screenshot of this, or you can just go here and download and save it. Okay, so PNG recommended. You can just click download, PNG, and go over here to desktop, bodybuilding advice, save it, just like that. Now I got a logo. Okay, there's a logo. So now I got a logo. Now, of course, I can make that a little bit better if I wanted. So Canva, and I'm not going to spend an hour here on Canva, but you guys see how simple this is. You can go and you can choose Canva layouts. You can choose elements you can put in the back. Let's really quickly get. Let's just see muscle. Let's see what happens if I type in muscle. And you look, these are $1 each, so I don't want to use all those. Let's see what happens if I type in weight. Dollar, I don't want to spend $1. Let's see, bodybuilding. Let's see if I can type in bodybuilding. And just bring in a bunch of icons that are all $1. I don't want to do any of those. So these icons, though, are elements. There's stuff that's free, like free photos you can use, free shapes you can use, illustrations, icons. So I'd have to kind of go through here and search, but all these are free. So you can go through here and you kind of search. Sometimes they don't show up as well, or maybe there's a better way to search than I did. But you got to scroll through here and see if there's like a little icon or logo that fits for you. And as long as it's free, just grab it. You know, probably not a shake if it's bodybuilding advice, but maybe there is something in here. Like, look, you're already starting to see like logos and graphics you can use. And you can see all this social media stuff. And what's going to happen is if you scroll through here long enough, you're going to find some really kind of cool stuff that could be a good graphic for you. You know, like whatever it might be. I'll just grab this one for an example, and you can change the color of it. Let's change the color to maybe like blue, okay? And you can make it like a little bit smaller, whatever. So just like that. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll move these over. So now I can actually create like a professional logo, see? Bodybuildingadvice.net. Like, look at that. And then maybe what I'll do is maybe spread that out a little bit. And maybe what I'll do is I could change the color now. I could actually match that color if I wanted to. A little bit better. Bodybuildingadvice.net. So there's like a lot of things you could do. You can create little logos. You can do stuff. Now that's one example of a company. Now there's lots of third-party companies. There's software tools you can buy. There's one, Moonpixler, that I bought. There's like lots of software tools you can buy. I bought this one, I think, for like 50 bucks or whatever. And you kind of do the same thing. You go in here. It's just like Canva. You go and you choose like a logo design of some kind you like this one, let's say. And I can choose any one I want. So there's this logo right here, Chat Me, and you just click on that, and it's the same kind of thing, right? You just do body building advice, okay? Same kind of thing. You got your little logo like that, and you got your little logo like that, right? And then over here, you click this little transparent background. It makes it transparent, so I can see what it's like on white, which is maybe what my site's going to be. And then I can just make it transparent right there. And then boom, bodybuilding advice, and I can make it bigger if I need to, okay? And so now I got a logo, and maybe what I want to do is make this part right here like a different color or something like that, right? So you can basically go in here and you can do that kind of stuff. You can make things different colors if you want. You can go and you can change things around, make it red, make it different colors, have fun with it. There's lots of things you can do to it, okay? Bodybuilding advice. Now if I want this logo, I'm going to make the background transparent by clicking that, okay? And then I'm just going to download to PNG. It's really pretty easy. And then you're going to do body building advice logo. And now I've got a logo. And I'm on a Mac, so I'm just going to open it up right here on my Mac. And then if you're on a Mac and if you're on a PC, you can do this, but there's options to be able to crop. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this logo and I'm going to basically make a little square around it. And I'm going to crop it and then save. Okay, so what I did was I just cropped it, so now it's like a little logo. See that? Little bodybuilding advice logo. And then when you do that, now you're able to go up here to your site logo, and let's replace it. Let's go to desktop and do bodybuilding advice logo. And that's exactly what you're doing. So you got that logo right there, see? You got that one. That's what we're going to use, bodybuilding advice logo. Uploading image. Okay, so I got it right there, bodybuilding advice logo. And then I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to do it there. So replace. Bodybuilding advice logo, and then replace, and then depending on the theme you have, bodybuilding advice logo, and then now I just see how that changed right there. Bodybuilding advice is now a logo that I have on my site. Pretty simple, right? And then I can also do a favicon. Now the favicon are these little things that show up here on the top left. You'll notice like Shopify has these green ones, and those things right there are like little favicons, right? If you want a little thing right there, you got to make like a little square. Well, my logo's too big. So then what I'll do is I'll come back over here and I'll do like, I'll take my little logo, my bodybuilding advice logo, and I'll just make a square right around that part of it. Boom. And then what I'll do is I'll go over here, tools, and I'll crop just that little square. Now I have one that's just a little square. So I'll just save it as, let's just save it as bodybuilding advice logo square, whatever. It's bodybuilding advice favicon instead of logo. Favicon. Okay? And so now I'll go down here and replace, and bodybuilding advice favicon is just a little square. So that's what a favicon is. It's like whatever little square. So now I have, now on my site, when people visit my site, I can make it so that that little quote thing is going to show up there. Not in my admin. In my admin, it'll stay green. But I'll get to the point when I'm doing this where I'll be able to see it. It'll show up there. It's like a little thing. So that's how you change that. So that's how simple design is. And listen, you can do a lot of this. Like let's say that your design has a featured thumbnail area like this, okay? If your design has a featured thumbnail, what's going to happen is it's going to give you a size. It's going to give you a size of your featured thumbnail. Let me close down some stuff. So it's going to give you a design of your featured thumbnail. Let's say your featured thumbnail here is, the size is 600 width by 200 height. Then you're going to go back over to sites like Canva, okay? 600 width, or maybe it's just this size right here. And so now you're going to basically have like this exact size is what the size of your featured image is. Well, you can come and design your own featured images too using these same art programs. So all you're going to do is you're going to basically go over here to like backgrounds, and you can basically design, like, you can upload your own images if you want. You can choose an existing layout for this kind of stuff. So watch, I'm gonna start from scratch to show you. We're gonna show you how to do this. Create a design, and there might be one that matches the exact size of your layouts already. If you scroll over, you can see this one's 700 by 400 right there. See that one's 700 by 400. This one here is 1920 by. So if you have one 560 by 315, if you have one that's close, you can use an existing one. 3000 by 1000. Facebook event covers, Twitter headers, easy cover photos. So you're just going to click on one, and then you're going to go here, and they have all these free ones you can use. Okay, so let's click on this one here, home brewing. This is a free one you can use. So you might have a category right here that's all about home brewing. Quality comes first. So literally, you could take this right here, download it, and this can go on your store. So now if you have a slider that maybe you have a category all about home brewing, and you just use that one. Boom, just like that. See how simple that was? Or, oh my gifts, OMG. You can do this one right here. You can use any one of these to create different sliders. 90% sale starting today, write some words. Or the French Country Collection. So you can come in here. These are all free to use, and you can create sliders for your store for free that are going to slide in. So this is pretty cool. This is how you can design it. Now, like, look at this one right here. This one costs, right? So this one right here has a little $sign next to it. So this one's going to cost probably like $1 or something like that to use, because they have a watermark on it, but they make it look a little bit cooler. So you want to use the ones that are free, like this one, customized sneakers or whatever. And then there you go. You've got all these different things you could use for free. Just find one. Now, if you ever want to change it, here's how simple it is to change. See a beach furniture section? Let's change this one to man cave furniture. Let's say man cave furniture, and let's change the font over there to like 21, and let's change this font here to 21. Man cave furniture. Okay, just like that. See that? Boom. Man cave furniture. And then I can change this little image here. I can actually delete that image, and I can put my own image there. Delete image, and I can put my own image right there. That's like a man cave furniture. Okay? So go to Google and whatever, just like let's search man cave. Now, of course, you don't want to use any copyright infringing stuff, but let's just see if something pops up real quick that I can use as an example. So here we are, like looking at all this man cave stuff. Man cave furniture. Ha, there's like one with like a pole that has in the middle. That would be funny. I'm always using the weirdest examples in my stuff. Man cave furniture. And just like that, now you can come in here, and now you go here to uploads, upload your own image, man cave furniture. It'll pop it right there. You put it right there, and now you make just boom. Look at that. Look how simple that was. And this is a free tool, right? Man cave furniture. And if you don't want this way, you can change the color around. Maybe you're like, I don't want it like maybe I want it dark like that. And maybe I want this font bigger. Okay, well, you can mess around and try to make it bigger. So you can get it just right. I'm just not trying to spend an hour designing this for you. So let's make that 28, and let's make this 28. But you see the point, right? Look, I just made it bigger. Look at how simple this is. This would be like, if this was the side of your sliding image or your cover image of something, you can design it all here for free very, very easily. Now, once you have the template, you can actually just clone, and you can change these now. So instead of man cave furniture, now you can make it like, instead of man cave furniture, you chase everything man cave blank. So instead of man cave furniture, now maybe you do like man cave gadgets, okay? And then you come and you're going to clone it again. Instead of man cave gadgets, maybe you're going to do man cave accessories, or like man cave clocks, okay? Whatever your category is, man cave clocks. And then all you're doing is you're basically grabbing in whatever images you need, probably maybe your products or something like that. Let's see, man cave clocks. And then maybe you're just like grabbing an image that's some cool man cave clock that you're going to sell off AliExpress or something like that, and you're going to put that as your stuff, right? So like, look at how simple this is, you guys. I'm doing this in like literally in seconds. You're going to delete that, and you're going to come over here to uploads, upload your own. Boom. There's a man cave clock. Click that and drag it right there. And then look at that, man cave clocks. So you got man cave furniture, man cave gadgets, so you could just do the same thing. And you can just find these products off of like AliExpress, something like that, man cave gadgets or technology or something like that. And you just look for something that's symbolic of something that like, that you think is like kind of like a square image that would be really cool. Maybe this one here. I don't know, it's not like gadgets, but who cares? I'm just gonna go fast for this for you. And then same thing, upload the image, saved it to my, actually might even just, instead of gadgets, let's call this man cave garage. Okay? So look at this. Look at the categories we got. I could have a whole site all about man caves. I could, so like here's an example. Like look at, let's do a little recap of where we are. I go to its lean domain search, and I can just type in the word man cave, and it's going to search domains that I could do man cave, 4,400, you know, and I could basically have it be like man cave. I could look and find the domain name I want. Once I find the domain name out of all these ones that are available, then I can go over to GoDaddy and I can buy it. Then I can go over here to my site and I can add it. Then I can go to these logo builders and build a logo for it. And then I can go and I can make categories all about a man cave. And then I can go and get these featured images. And next thing you know, I've got all of this stuff that's really cool. I've got a cool site and it's all set up. So that's, you're designing all of this kind of stuff. You're able to design not only your store, let's say instead of logos, store graphics. Easily designing your store graphics without Photoshop. No coding needed. And there's third-party software tools you can buy, and there's free ones, free graphic design tools you can search and find. Okay. Canva.com is a good starting point. Okay. We talked about all that stuff. You guys were doing fantastic. You're making good time. We've just covered a lot.